and welcome to The Hanged Man in the Moon, the series in which I use tarot spreads to help me explore topics related to living the intentional life. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm pleased to meet you. My name is Derek John Thomas. What's yours? If you've been here before, thank you for returning. I truly appreciate it. So friends, the tarot spread has been laid and we're ready to dive right in. The first card that came up, the topic card, if you will, for this spread was the Fool card in reverse. And there are many ways to interpret that card, but the one that seems to make sense for this spread was those times that we have been afraid of making a leap, of taking a chance, of doing something new. Have you ever felt that? Have you felt like you were drawn to doing something, or drawn to experiencing something, or drawn to anything, but felt hesitant, felt concerned, or just afraid? Now, there could be several reasons for that. Sometimes the fear is well-founded, so we need to be able to discern what that reason for the fear is, or the reason for the hesitation is. If we are hesitating because the reason for moving away is because we want to run away, then maybe we need to think about the choices we're making. Yeah. Usually when we are running away from something, that something will follow us. The job, we want to escape because it's not interesting, or we don't like the people we are with. The next job, we'll probably experience the same thing over again unless we've worked through the issues we have with the job we are currently in. The same thing can happen with a relationship. Yeah? If we are leaving a relationship because of abuse, abuse is an entirely different topic. But if we're not happy, the other person keeps picking their nose, or they don't give you flowers on a specific day, or they aren't cleaning the house the way you want them to clean the house. Those kinds of simple issues, if we're running away because of those, then we might want to look at our attitudes about the relationship and the way we are interacting first, and then decide whether we want to move on. But if we are looking forward and that thing ahead of us is actually drawing us, if that new job, the new creative experience, the new relationship is drawing us, but we're still afraid. Have you experienced that before? Have you seen somebody and thought, God, I wish I would really like to spend time with them or get to know them, but you went, no, I'm not ready. No, I don't think I can do this. No, they wouldn't be interested in me. Have you felt times like that? Or something with a job. I'm not good enough for that job. I'm not worthy for that job. So there are many reasons why we might not want to take that step, to take the plunge, if you will. And I'll focus on two reasons this time. One, the first being times when we're impatient. Yeah, we want the result too quickly. We're afraid to make the plunge because we're afraid that it won't happen quickly enough. It'll take too much time. It will take too much effort. It won't happen in our time frame. We want things to move quickly. Yeah, we want instant manifestation, and instant manifestation is possible. But the times when we want instant manifestation, that desire, that need for speed, is a sign of resistance. And so what can we do? Well, one thing we can do is to take a moment, allow things to happen naturally. Yeah, allow the new idea for a new job or a new relationship or a new experience or a new creative project. Allow that new idea to blossom within us. Allow our curiosity to draw us rather than diving forward. Allow your thirst for knowledge to grow. Allow your thirst for experience to grow. It's the path, not the manifestation. The path, if we follow the path in joy, if we follow our curiosity with interest and wonder, if we allow the new idea to blossom and enjoy that experience, then we won't be so concerned about how quickly things are manifesting. Well, it's not here yet. Where is it? Where's my job? Where's the relationship? I talked to him. Why aren't we in love yet? We can allow things to flow more naturally. And we can also take time to take care of ourselves. Yeah? That need for speed may also be a sign that we're not caring for ourselves. We're not taking care of ourselves. So we want to move forward quickly because we think the manifestation is going to fix us. Rather than that, take the time to take care of ourselves and take care of others around us at the same time. Yeah? Taking care of others when we can will help move us in the direction of gratitude, in the direction of love, in the direction of joy, which will help move our intention or open ourselves to the flow of our intention more fully and in the direction of that new experience that we are seeing in front of us. Another thing that can be of hindrance is not only our need for instant manifestation, our need for speed, but our fear of change. Yeah? Even though we see that thing, that shining jewel in front of us, we're afraid of leaving our comfort zone. We're afraid of having to become the person who receives that new manifestation, that jewel in front of us. Now, a new relationship will require us to change most often. A new job will require us to change. We'll have to break down some of the structures that we have built up as safety walls, protection walls. We'll need to break some of those down to be open to receiving. And that scares us a lot of the time. We're afraid that we will have to change, and maybe we will. But remember, if we don't change, we stagnate, and if we stagnate, we die. To live, to experience, we need to be willing to break down the walls, to break down the structures that we think are protecting us, but are often preventing us from moving forward. How can we do that? Well, first we need to discern the difference between satisfaction and complacency. Now, satisfaction is wonderful. Being satisfied with who you are and willing to move forward and change. Being satisfied with the house you are living in now and being willing to move to a new town, to experience the new job or the new relationship. To be satisfied with the objects that you have and be willing to let them go to receive the new ones. That kind of satisfaction opens us up to the flow of our intention and the flow of our lives forward. Complacency, wanting things to stay the same, is different. Yeah? We need to allow our complacency to dissolve. Allow that rigidity, which is complacency, to melt, so that we can flow with the river of our intention. So to do that, we need to check our inner alignment. Yeah? We need to check our alignment with our higher self, with the fullness of our eternal self. And when we are in line with that, we have trust, we have faith, we have hope for change. We're ready to move forward. We can release our fear of the unknown. And it's our fear of the unknown which is preventing us from making the change. Yeah. So two areas we just spoke about: our need for instant change, our need for instant manifestation, which is a form of resistance, and our need to not change, to stay where we are, which is another form of resistance. So instead, when we feel that desire to move forward, but we are afraid to take the leap, to make the leap, to jump ahead, what can we do? What we want to do is to rediscover the passion that we had. The passion that we have is what is drawing us forward, but we're resisting it. We're not allowing it to flow. So rediscover that passion. Rediscovered passion will allow for inspired action, will allow for the action of the leap into the unknown. It will allow us to be willing to have an adventure. The adventure of changing and becoming something new, of experiencing new places, new people, new things. Rediscovering our passion will invigorate us and open us up to the full force of the flow of our intention. We want to get back in touch with our passion and rediscover the flow of our creativity. Yeah? Rediscover the creative action in front of us, the relationship, the new relationship that will draw us forward. We want to be able to express our compassion, to feel the abundance that is already around us. In all of that, we are fully open to the flow of our intention, and we can release the inner conflict that is preventing us from making the leap. Now, it's our inner conflict, our inner resistance that is preventing us from taking the leap. So friends, finding emotional balance to trust and express the emotions that we have when they are appropriate, but also to realize that we are not the slaves of our emotions. We are not the slaves of our fear. We are not the slaves of our resistance. We are not the slaves of our negative thoughts. We can recognize them, acknowledge them for what they are, and move in a more positive direction. Not quickly, perhaps quickly, but don't expect it to be quick. Expect it to allow it to take steps forward. Yeah, from perhaps anger to frustration to just dissatisfaction or pessimism to perhaps hope, to perhaps expectancy, to perhaps then love and joy. Yeah? Don't expect to get from anger to joy in one jump. That transition will take some steps, some time. So remember, you can always raise your emotions. You can move from fear into trust and hope. You can release your blocks, your inner conflict. And from that place of emotional balance, you'll be ready to take the leap forward, to make the change, to move towards where you were going naturally without resistance. Yeah? You can, redirecting your energy will allow for new formed ideas. The jewel in front of you is wonderful, but that's not your final destination. Moving to that jewel in front of you is just a step to the new idea, the new experience of relationship. Allow yourself to move on your spiritual path. Allow yourself to release your limiting beliefs. All of those things will allow you to be open to taking the leap that you want to take at that moment. And it might take a moment, it might take some time, but allow yourself the time. That is the spiritual journey. That is the path of living the intentional life. and you can do it. Have you noticed that when you are feeling emotionally balanced, the new change, the new step, the new experience is not so frightening? Allow yourself that, and allow yourself time to get ready for that. And so, friends, we will end this video here. You will see in a moment the spread come up. I used the melanated tarot. You will see the names of the creators with the title of the deck. And I would like to invite you, as always, to subscribe to the channel so that you get notifications. If you feel you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and share whenever you feel inspired to share. I'm open to letting this video go out into the world, and I hope you're interested in sharing it with people who might be interested as well. Leave your comments in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear any questions or experiences that you have had of making that leap and what happened in the future. And as always, I wish you joy, love, well-being, and pure awareness. Thank you.